Hi, my name is Micky Schroeder, and I would like to tell you that I will be facilitating weekly meetings here at Good Shepherd Church for parents of addicted sons and daughters. My son is 32 years old, and at the time that I came to Good Shepherd, he was making some life choices that were creating a lot of anguish for himself and for my husband and me. We were watching him drink very, very heavily. We were watching him use drugs. We were watching him get into debt with gambling, and it was just so hard to watch. And I had begun to lose some faith, so I came to Good Shepherd for a spiritual connection and for support. I started to get a connection to God again, and at that same time, I also learned about an organization called PAL, and PAL stands for Parents of Addicted Loved Ones. It really helped me. I came to realize that I need a strong community. At that time, my son was in a position where I couldn't help him anymore. We were always taught to believe that you love your kids unconditionally. And what we came to realize is that the more we helped him, the worse things got. We gave until we really didn't have any more to give. At the time, he was living with us, so I can remember getting up in the middle of the night, and I would look out into the driveway, and if his car wasn't there, I would go into a panic. I wondered, is he lying in a ditch? Is he in a hospital? Is he in jail? Is he under a bridge? I lost countless hours of sleep. I spent many oceans of tears crying. We spent thousands of dollars until we just couldn't do it anymore. At least 30 other parents and I would gather together, and ironically, our countries were different, our states were different, the names of our kids and ages were different, but our stories were always the same. The anguish, the torment, the confusion, the frustration, and the shame were running as a through thread across all of the parent stories. Out of that came this collective sense of hope. Together, we learned about addictive behaviors, we learned about parent boundaries, we learned about setting goals for ourselves, we learned about living in hope, and we really did begin to interact with our son very differently. My husband and I think that by changing our behaviors, we in some way contributed to our son finding his way to sobriety. And I am thrilled beyond measure to be able to say today that he is sober for 1 year. And so that's why I am starting to facilitate the meetings for parents of sons and daughters who are over 18 years of age here at Good Shepherd in the Orange Room on Thursday evenings from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Come and get support, come and learn from one another, and share your joys and share your sorrows with people who really understand the journey. There is hope, and you are not alone.